Vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos ayer, que dejamos a Marjorie ahí sin... Bueno, a Marjorie no, a Lisa sin su regalo. En fin, aquí lo dejé ayer, que estaba con la duda, y os dejé a todos con la duda y vamos a ello.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back, because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes! Let us pick!
This is a historical relic. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't...
Ayer ya investigué todas las conversaciones, que está en el final del directo de ayer. Y nada, quedó bastante claro que lo que le gustan a estas son las cosas y objetos antiguos, y esto es lo que mejor pinta tenía. Así que sí.
You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
A ver si tengo alguna recompensa aquí.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Vale, aún no los he hecho.
Ad Astra Abyss... Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the...
Esto es del farmeo de ayer. Muy bien. Amigo. Vale. Pues hasta dentro un día casi.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two? 3! Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You
Ahí
sure?
estamos. Un buen
Can't change
filetaco.
again once you've made your mind up.
A ver, y la otra opción.
Why don't you order... This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Good hunt.
You sure?
Pues tomaremos eso.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's... Beautifully tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish. It's a shame I can't have more, but a witch must watch her physique.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Starsnatch Cliff is known for its views. Today's recommendation is the steak.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Take the hint.
Never mind. Your ignorance is somehow rather adorable.
Since you're here and Lisa is here and this is a flower shop, you might as well get a bunch of flowers, right?
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Haven't you heard?
Some flowers? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lee. Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flower... You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. Why don't you go ask Miss Flora? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change again when...
Some flowers for...
Of course they're flowers.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flower? You want them? It's just...
You sure?
Huh? These flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous for me.
Por eso mismo, a ver si explotamos.
Don't you know what happens when cryo meets electro? Meet me at the library after work, and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll have to give you a little taste of what it feels like to superconduct. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but not... It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not?
Elemental sensity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Pues vamos al lío.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking. Blitz. It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Come a little close.
Let's dance! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Joder, reviento demasiado. He estado subiendo los personajes y armas y tal de fuera de cámara y hostia, sí se nota. A ver, que he visto aquí metales. Qué puto matojo. Siempre tapa todo. Aunque está para arriba.
close. Come a little closer.
Tío, voy a tener, si se puede, que desactivar eso de... para la cámara, tío, no sé. Siempre va mirando al suelo.
Nice and spicy. Nice and spicy.
Come a little closer.
I'll protect us. Hello, nice.
¿Y dónde narices estará la marca, tío? Porque aquí arriba no está. Ah, míralo. Pues voy a hacer la prueba esta. Joder, yo ahora no tengo la arquera. Ni de hablar. No llevo la arquera y encima la manda a pastar. Pues nada. Y otra vez que no veo la marca.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Joder.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Sí, llegué al destino, pero ¿y la jodida marca? No hay más peces. Vaya estanque. Pero, tío, y la puta marca, ¿no? 62 metros. Mírala, me cago en su puta madre.
Now I got stomach cramps.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Y ya está.
Come on.
Whoa.
Vámonos.
So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Vale, haré esto y haré una pausa en el directo y lo continuaré como hice ayer. Haré la parte 6 y luego la parte 6.1 cuando pueda, que tengo cosas que hacer. A ver si puedo subirle nivel a alguno más.
Can't decide whether pyro slimes.
Hacia Lin. Vale. Vale. Empezamos.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Come a little closer.
Let's dance!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little...
Out of the fry!
Windblade!
Hey, look! It's an abyss cave! Lisa was spot on!
You're in for a little shock.
Nice and spiky.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much. Don't be such a brute.
Wind blade!
Get them!
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book. I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that... Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Pues lo dicho, Aquí lo voy a dejar y ya continuaré después. Que vaya bien la cosa.